All right. What's up, DB? It's been a while since I've done a stream. My God, it's been forever. It's been hectic lately. I've been fighting off a cold, been busy. Sorry I haven't posted a lot of videos, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. This stream is gonna be a lot of fun. I've been trying to keep this a secret for like 3 weeks now. This whole like thing I've been trying to do for like a stream. I just decided to do it for a stream just recently because someone told me that it'd be a really good idea. And so that's what we're doing now. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, yeah, 7 people. Maybe just on 7 people. Oh, that's really good. So pretty much this entire stream is going to be like normal, asking questions, discussing various random topics about music, retro stuff, etc. But once a lot more people like show up, if anybody else shows up, we're gonna start this new segment I'm doing. It's basically just a bunch of the worst guitar gadgets I could possibly find. And oh, what's up, Harib? There he is. I didn't even know that. I didn't know there was another Peyton Spears. I thought that was the only one. Well, that's pretty cool. I hope they don't do music, because if so, then that's not good. I didn't know that. That's crazy. But basically, just the worst guitar gadgets I could possibly find on Temu, Amazon, all these different places I could find, and I actually gathered quite a bit, and it's going to be really fun. Oh, okay, good. Well, that's good. If it was music, I would have been absolutely just. Oh, that would have sucked. I had to change my name and everything. It's crazy. It's already almost April. It feels like this. It's just started late March, not too long ago. Oh my God, it's so crazy. A lot of stuff is going to be happening. April and May. It's going to be so amazing for you guys as well to watch. And I'm going to be recording a lot. I'm going to be seeing Jack White late April, and then the very start of May, I'm going to be seeing Metallica, Pantera, and Limp Bizkit all at the same exact show. Oh, it's going to be so freaking. It's going to be so amazing. I cannot wait. And I'm going to be doing a live for it. I think I've mentioned this for. Yeah, you guys have been here before. You're feeling left-handed? No, for some reason, I don't know why, but my camera on here has been inverted the past 3 streams I've done. I cannot figure out how to fix it for some reason. I'm playing right-handed, but it's very. It's inverted for some reason. I have no clue why it's doing that. I tried to fix it because I went live one time. I didn't even mean to see if it would to test to see if it was work, and it still showed that it was inverted, but. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry. They having a hell riff? I haven't played that in a long time. Sorry if that was a little slow. I'm used to playing that down a half step, and I'm in E standard right now, and it kind of confused me just a tad bit. Yeah. Need some reverb. There we go. That should sound a little bit better. I've been getting into a lot of White Stripes lately. I don't know if you guys have dug deep into the White Stripes at all, and I'm sure most of you have already, like, you know, heard of the White Stripes and have heard Seven Nation Army before. Oh, hey, Ringo's mom. Awesome. Glad you could drop by. That's awesome. Okay. What we got? We got Hurry, DP. We got everybody in here. Awesome. But yeah, I don't know why, but I just randomly got this like random itch. Probably because we're gonna see him this next month. But it's gonna be so awesome. But I've been getting into a lot. Black Math is fantastic. If you guys have never heard of Black Math by White Stripes, it's so good. That some of that early White stuff, White Stripes, White Stripe stuff is so like heavy and raw. It's so awesome. Oh yeah, there's not a moment where I don't practice. I have an acoustic actually over there. It's a Fender. I'm not exactly. Don't go. I don't know the exact model, but it is a Fender. I think it's from the '90s. Actually, it's a '90s model Fender acoustic, and it's still so freaking amazing. I love that acoustic so much. I take it everywhere with me. If I go on trips, and 9 times out of 10, it's probably going with me. And yeah, when I'm sick, I still find a way to practice. Even if I feel just like absolutely just awful, I try to. But sorry, I haven't been able to post a whole lot of video and like content lately. But I promise there's a lot because I got 2 videos. Well, I have 1 video. The video I was gonna do was actually this, but I decided to turn it into a live. But the next video I'm gonna be doing, actually, I'll just give you guys a sneak peek. There's a rumor going around about Jim Morrison. I don't know if you guys have to kind of leave it at that. There's a rumor going around about Jim Morrison, and I want to see if you guys even know what I'm talking about, where I'm going at with this. But I don't know if you guys have heard any rumors about anything Jim Morrison or Doors related. But if you have, please comment, because if you guys don't know, I'll just say it. But it's so crazy. It's so amazing. And the thing about it is, it's so odd. I mean, it's Jim Morrison, so it's gonna be a little spooky. Yeah, Norman guitars are so good. I love Norman guitars. It's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait. Oh, also the Rocket Pod, Nashville, Tennessee. If you guys can go, I would love to see you guys there. It's a meet and greet, Nashville, Tennessee, the Nashville Fairgrounds. It starts at 10. So if you guys are anywhere around Nashville, Tennessee, whatsoever, or want to even like see me or meet me, get a picture. I'm giving out a bunch of free like pics. I got a bunch of custom pics. I think they're right here. I made a post about them, but I'll show them live because I'm really proud of these. These turned out so amazing. And if you guys want some, I might do a giveaway on a live one day. I was going to this time, but there was so much going on, and just so much like this going on with like different plans and scheduling with the Rocket Pod and other future, hopefully future occupations, or I don't know. I can't think of the word. I'm sorry. These pics are custom made with my logo. These are my new logo for my channel. I'm sure it probably looks inverted, but it says PS for Paid Spears, and polka dots obviously for Randy because I can't not have Randy incorporated because he's like my biggest influence. But if you guys want these, let me know if you guys want to do a giveaway. If you guys want some, I got like 60 to about 100. So I can definitely give some to you guys if you show up to the meet and greet because except LA Guns, Kicks, there's so much people going to be there. Oh my god! Music is Win, Tyler Larson, like one of the biggest music YouTubers of all time. I'm going to be at the same exact venue and event as him. It's going to be so awesome. Like, I can't wait. It's so surreal. And I'll be giving these out, new cards that I made. I don't think I have them at the moment right now. I think they're somewhere around the house. But I do have new cards made that I'm just going to like pass out to you guys and maybe pictures if you guys want some or autographs. I don't think you guys want autographs. I'm not that big yet. And I think the tickets are out now. Go ahead and buy the tickets if you guys even want to. I know none of y'all probably like close at all. Oh yeah, the Doors are fantastic. Oh my god, I love the Doors so much. They're so. I know everybody hears "Come on, baby, light my fire." I'm just like, I love "Light My Fire" so much, but like, there's so many other good songs that the Doors have made that are just so like underlooked and underappreciated, and kind of overshadowed by their hits a lot. Because like, listen to when the music's over live at the Hollywood Bowl in '68. That album is so incredible. Oh my god, I want to get it on vinyl so bad. But I will explain the Doors rumor in just 1 second. Thank you. They are. They're really. I'm proud of them. Thank you. Ah, dang. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I will post videos and pictures and etc. I think I'm gonna get a few interviews there as well. Is that a little Dave? I strive to be as good as Dave Mustaine. If you guys don't know, I'm sure you guys know. Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think you. You said you're like Detroit resident. If so, I want to go to Detroit so bad. I want to go to Detroit, Chicago, LA one day. I've been to Ohio. Ohio's probably one of my favorite places I've ever been. And it's like a second home to me. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The tribute album was recorded there, which was fantastic. I want to go. I didn't even go there. I went there to Ohio, and it's 2 minutes away, where Randy and Ozzy performed, where they recorded the tribute album. That was so stupid. Why didn't I go? It just spaced my mind because I was just trying to find Randy stuff at the Rock Hall, but I didn't realize all of his stuff was back in Musonia. So. What's up, Teddy? Oh, how awesome is that? Hey, Seek and Destroy. Oh man, we got a bunch of people watching. 21 people. That's pretty dang good for almost 28 people. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. I know it's probably just a small number, but it means the absolute world to me. If you guys haven't already, view. I mean, you're already viewing right now, so thank you. Comment any questions that you guys have, any things that you want me to do, and I think at the 25-minute mark, we're going to start the whole segment that I've had for this entire video, and it's going to be so much fun. Randy's solos for the tribute album for the Sabbath songs were so amazing. And there's no like I think Guitar Lessons 365 has a few videos on this Sabbath stuff, but they don't really get down to like the deep, like kind of like interlockings and the little like stuff that Randy did the most, like his little feels and like mess ups, I guess, because his mess ups make him unique and makes the songs more natural and more human, and I love it so much. Oh, oh, what's up, dude? Oh, nice to see you here, dude. Oh my god, you are so lucky. Iron Maiden. Oh my god. I want to see Iron Maiden. So it sucks about Nico McBrain. It sucks so bad, but I mean, he's been doing this for 40 plus years. The dude deserves a break. He's been at it for God knows how long. He's been absolute legend. I love Nico McBrain. Favorite Iron Maiden song? My favorite Iron Maiden song, probably anything from Peace of Mind and Power Slave. But it's so hard because you got to think about there's two eras: Bruce Dickinson and Paul Di'Anno, which rest in peace. Paul Di'Anno's so freaking amazing. Sandusky, Ohio. I want to go there just because I've seen Tommy Boy way too many times that I care to mention. What's up, Pat? Hey, everybody's here. Awesome. Oh, I did not expect to get this much of people here at 7:47 on a Sunday. Oh, that's cool, Pat. Heck yeah. The Tonight solo? It's in E standard. I could try my best. I haven't played a song in forever. I have to warm up just a tad, but I promise I will play it. Have I read Bob Dylan's new? Is it new? Because I didn't know he made a book. I know Rudy made a book, and I read Off the Rails. Off the Rails is so amazing. I love it. But I have not read Bob Dylan's book. What is it like new or is it like pretty old? Any new facts I learned about Randy? Facts about Randy. I did learn a new fact about Randy that Kathy posted on Instagram and all of her socials. She made this little story about right before Randy had passed in March of '82. He had a tooth infection that was so bad that was killing him all like within like the last part of the Diary of a Madman tour, and he came back to Usonia to like get his sister because they were like passing through. They were going to go to a bunch of different places, and it was right before they went to Knoxville and somewhere. I don't remember exactly where they were. I think they went to. Was it Kalamazoo? Pretty sure it was Michigan. And they were getting ready to go down there, and Randy came back home after the surgery, got everything done, and him and Kathy were smoking just at the table, and I don't think Dolores was there. And he was sitting at the table, they were smoking, and he put it out, but he accidentally put his cigarette out on his mom's table, and he was panicking so bad. He was like, "Oh my god, mom's gonna hate me. Mom's gonna she's gonna be so mad." And they tried to wash it out and try to get it gone, and the stain is still there. The burn mark is still there, and that was the last time Kathy saw Randy. And it sucks so bad. Randy was a master. He was just perfect. He is the quintessential. Everybody. He's the guitarist in my opinion. It was Kalamazoo. I think. Okay, I thought it was Kalamazoo. 41 people watching. Thank you. For fact's sake, I think I've heard of that. That sounds so familiar. Yeah, Randy's mom was freaking. Also, it's her birthday today. It's Dolores' birthday today, so give a hand for Dolores Rhoads. We miss you and Randy more than we can ever express, and they're freaking incredible. And I'm actually going to play D in just a little bit. The tuning I play in, I play in E standard, but I sometimes play in E flat. But E flat is mainly for like whenever I'm just like kind of like jamming over backing tracks on like YouTube or stuff like that. But I mainly play in E standard. But I also like to experiment too, kind of like Jimmy Page does with his tunings. Randy passed away in March 19th of 1982, and he died in a plane accident. And it killed the hairdresser, Richard Youngblood, and the pilot, Andy Aycock. But I believe, this is just my opinion, I believe that it was Andy Aycock that killed them on purpose. But there's a lot of different speculations going on with that. So we'll never know definitively because there's so many secondhand opinions about anything. But Randy was so amazing. I don't, Baz Daddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's awful. He had so much more left. It's so sad. He could have done so much. Because like I was reading this article in Guitar World actually. I think it was either Guitar Player or Guitar World, either one or the other. And he was talking about how he wasn't really necessarily satisfied with the Diary of a Madman because it was rushed. They did it in little under a month, which is just blows my mind. Because it's still highly regarded as one of the greatest metal albums of all time. Diary of a Madman is, and he did Little Dolls, and I believe, what song did he say he wasn't satisfied? He wasn't satisfied with Little Dolls. I know he was satisfied with Diary of a Madman, Over the Mountain, Flying High Again, and You Can't Kill Rock and Roll, which obviously because those were freaking masterpieces. But he was talking about how it was rushed, and I agree. I mean, Blizzard's my favorite, but Diary of a Madman's so good as well. They're both perfect. So we're quite right. It's first two albums, but for some reason they just will not be. There was just a lot of rumors with the pilot, and he was on just cocaine and stuff. And I'm not necessarily saying on purpose, but I definitely think that he should have just been more in the right headspace a little bit. I'm not saying he did anything on purpose. I would never ever say that. Absolutely not. No. They were going to do Bark of the Moon after, but they had one album planned, which was Speak of the Devil. And when they were doing Speak of the Devil, Randy didn't necessarily want to do it because of all like these things. He wanted to go back to UCLA and get a degree in classical. And he just kind of wanted to take a break a little bit. And Ozzy kind of held that against him just a tad, and a lot of stuff went down. But they were going to make Speak of the Devil, and it would have had Randy on it, and it would have sounded amazing. But Brad Gillis did such an amazing job. He was an incredible sub in, and I don't think he gets talked about a lot, hardly at all. And yeah, maybe a third studio album too. It would have been so good. Imagine Bark of the Moon with Randy on it. It's so amazing. Okay, I think we're going to start the little segment I got in 3 minutes. My thoughts on Sharon. I think Sharon's cool. I think that she's exactly like her dad, Don, in pretty much every single way possible. But other than that, I think she's amazing. I think she's funny. I think she's good to Ozzy. I think she's good to her whole family. And she actually viewed and liked my channel, which absolutely blows my mind. And it's one of my favorite things ever. Kathy and Sharon both. Kathy Rhoads is Randy's sister, by the way. And they both saw and liked my channel. And just it's so amazing. And so did Jack too. Yeah, I 100% agree. Without Sharon and Randy, Ozzy would be not here anymore whatsoever. I agree. Electric guy? Okay. I can't remember how to play the solo. Wait. Ah, Christ. It's along the lines of that. I haven't played the Painkiller solo in forever. It's somewhere in that area. Yeah, I wish they would have got their rights on there. On Bark the Moon and Diary, and the whole little ordeal they had with Blizzard in like 2002. Okay, it's 26 minutes. I am going to switch to my clean tone. That's the guitar. I did not make that sound. I'm going to take this off so that way it doesn't go out of tune mid playthrough. I'm going to do D because happy birthday, Dolores Rhoads. God bless you both, Randy. And I hope Kelly's getting better because apparently Kelly Rhoads had a stroke. So this is for the entirety of Randy's family and Dolores. So God bless you. Happy birthday, Dolores. That is, I put a little goodbye to romance in there too, but God bless you, Dolores. God bless you, Randy, Kelly, Kathy, the entire Rhodes family. That's for y'all. Y'all are probably not watching right now at all, but but I did, but I sold them. as soon as I figured out it didn't have Bob and Leon there, I immediately sold it. And I love Blizzard of Oz to absolute death, and I love Diary, but once I figured out that it didn't have the original master recordings on there, I actually kind of got upset because then I just bought the 2011 reissue, which has everything remastered and the original recording on there. So I sold it, and I bought I bought the original copy, 1981 Jacksonville pressing, and I have a 1980 UK pressing in my record collection with 2 copies of the UK pressings of Diary. So I just got straight lucky with those 4 albums. Thank you guys. I work hard on those so much to try to get them in like so perfect. This tone, I'm actually really proud of this tone. I've worked really hard. Tried to grab my Wemby bar. Please ignore that. I just forgot I took my Wemby bar off, so now I just look like Steve Vai in the one video. Revelation Mother Earth. I'm going to play this, and then we're going to start the actual segment I've been meaning to get to. Let me go to my tone. I have a backlog of a bunch of stuff on here of just different tones I've. It's so much fun. I love this solo so much. Okay. I probably annoyed everybody on here with that. But now, getting to the actual point of this video, okay. You're that, sorry. I bought a bunch of stuff on Temu, Amazon, of the worst guitar gadgets I can possibly find. And I actually have them right here. One, I'll actually just start out with this one. So it's just random miscellaneous stuff. It's just one big pack. So I bought I just dropped one. I just bought an entire paper sack. I thought it'd come separately, but it's just an entire paper sack, a plastic sack of just miscellaneous, random guitar gadgets. So we're gonna go through all of these and decipher which ones are actually the best, and if I just wasted $7 out of my bank account. These are all the cheapest. These are all just like the cheapest that I can find. There's no expensive. I will do the expensive one eventually. I will do them, I promise. But right now, with my funds right now, I just thought it'd be fun to try the cheapest, because I think those are probably gonna be the funnest. But to start out, I'm actually kind of worried with this one because I put these strings on last night. I was not gonna do this on live whatsoever, but I bought these like multicolored like beginner strings for 10 cents. They're so bad. I hadn't even played them yet, and they're so bad. These are gauge 9s. There's 2 D strings. They didn't put a G string in here, so there's 2 D strings. I'm using, because usually you can figure out which one's a G string, which one's a D string, A string, E string, by if they're coiled or if they're not. If they're coiled, 9 times out of 10, they're the first 3 strings. If they're not, and just like strict just wire, then it's the high E, B, and G. There's 2 Ds, and yeah, I had to use one of the D strings as a substitute. So I can already tell it's gonna be out of tune. I tuned it last night. I have not touched it since. And okay, 3, 2, 4. Oh, that's so bad. I guarantee it won't stay in tune either. But I mean, they're just multicolored, like basic strings. Let me tune this real quick, but I don't think this is gonna stay in tune at all. At all. It was actually a pain. It pained me to put these on. I did not want, because I had it intonated. It had it amazing, and yeah, just. Yeah, ew, yeah. They're disgusting, and it sounded awful. It paid me to, because I had all my my SG intonated. Everything was intonated and tuned properly. The sustain on it was gorgeous. The action, oh boy, that doesn't sound good. I heard a pop. It's either the guitar or the string, either or. That's not good. is scaring me so bad. Please sound good. Okay, I hear a little bit of fret buzz. Oh my god. Okay, it's already out of tune. It's already out. You hear that? That's called 10 cents I wasted on strings. You can bend them. It just hurts because you can hear it crack. And I got a little bit of fret buzz on the second fret of the E, and now it sounds like Primus. It does not sound good at all. I spent 10 cents on these. Of course they're going to sound bad, but I'm just going to take these off. Got an Amazon wish list. Yeah, these are not on it. It's just records. Mainly just records for my record collection, which is growing pretty... I got almost 200 now. I got a lot now. But yeah, it's mainly just records. I want T-Rex Electric Warrior so bad, the deluxe edition, so bad, and I want a lot. It's a lot. I just recently got Royal Blood, their debut album, on vinyl, and it came with a poster. I didn't even know it came with a poster until I got it. But these I actually used last night. These are fantastic. This is a multi-tool, and it's got a wire cutter right here. It's got a peg like guitar peg, like for acoustic, to get the pins out, and one of those like twisty, rotating tuner thingies. I don't know exactly what they're called. The tuner? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out all the monetization stuff right now. It's just kind of wonky right now, so I'm trying to get that figured out. The Randy Rhoads pedal, yes, but. Yeah, that's on my wish list for sure, but right now, I know I'm going to be stupid and buy it for like $1,200 on eBay, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to get a Marshall, hopefully, a really nice, like, souped-up Fender Strat or Les Paul, and get that with a DSL-40. Oh, it's going to sound so amazing, but the strings, awful. This is actually amazing, and I recommend. It's just on Temu. Just look up guitar gadget tool, and this should be one of the first things to pop up. I think it's like $2, but still, that's probably one of the best $2 I've ever spent in my entire life. It's reliable. It's easy to use. It's got everything you need. You don't have to constantly like worry about getting up, and yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, let's see one of the next. This is obviously just a capo, but the thing with capos is they're not supposed to take this amount of force to press down, and it's actually kind of scary. I don't really want to put it on one of my guitars, but I'm going to have to anyway, so I'm going to get my acoustic. I'm going to get up and get my acoustic. It's right over here. I never get up on my string, so this is new. Never done this before. Okay, I don't want to ruin my Jackson or my SG at all, so I'm going to use this. Okay, already start off. This thing's falling out. The little cushion, like rubber piece, and it fell out. Okay. All right, well, put that back in there and start again. See if it works. Yeah, no, any of about Dave and Marty and Chris. Oh boy. It sounds good, but I just don't like the fact that it takes the combined strength of an ox to get this off the guitar and to put it on the guitar. It takes so much force. It's like one of those like grip masters that works your finger out. It's like that, but in capo form. But other than that, I mean, it works. mean, it works. It sounds really good. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It has like a. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay. This is for a. At the very bottom, it has like one of those pin pulls out for acoustics. I'm not trying it because I don't want to ruin my acoustic. But the capo, it's good. I got this for $1 on Temu. It's pretty good. It just takes a lot of strength. That spring's way too tight. I believe that the kinks could be worked out just a tad bit, but I could just use it for like hand workouts. But other than that, it's pretty good. I will not take any more jabs at it. And this is a microfiber cloth that comes with it, and works pretty good. I don't know how to really test that. It's not a guitar gadget, but there you go. It works. And oh, is that what I think it is? Yeah. This one. Every one of you guys watching right now has seen this on either YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You guys have all seen this pick, I think, at least once. It's one of these picks that you play with, and that when you play with it, it makes the it makes it glow. But these things are so thick. Oh my god, it's like I'm playing with a Lego. Like I'm strumming with a Lego. I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's way too thick. This one is just straight up a scam. I got it for $1. And 2 capos? I never even heard of that. Oh my gosh. Is that possible? Is that like, or that like rip in the space-time continuum with just like, oh my god. Ace of Megadeth is super hard. Yeah, Lucretia. Oh, yeah. It's yeah, this one's a scam. But I mean, if you're just I wasted so much money. I wasted so much. I'm gonna break a string using this. I'm just gonna set this aside. I mean, I mean, it does what it says. It's a pick. It is a pick. A very good one, in fact. No, it looks like a case you put your contacts in. That's how thick it is. I want to open this up and take out contacts for some reason, or like an AirTag for your phone or something. It's not good. Is it cool? Could you use this for a bass? Probably. I think it'd be a whole lot better for bass since the strings are so thick. But like, if we're just trying to do like Stairway, for example, I won't play the rest because I'll get copyright claimed. But it's not good. It's not good. That's a scam. Don't buy it. It's bad. It's awful. Please do not buy it. If you want it to think it's cool, yeah. My favorite pick is. I have to agree. 88 nylon are my favorite. I use 88 Tortexes, and actually I've grown accustomed to Jazz 3s quite a lot. I love Jazz 3s, the Dunlop ones, especially the Kirk Hammett ones. I use this one very frequently. It's just so good. It's easy to handle. It's so versatile. It's not too thick. Well, it's pretty thick, but it's not like too like barely thick. But it's a very, 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 very fantastic pick. And if you guys want my opinion on what the best pick is, it's either this or the classic Dunlop Tortex 88s, which is just the green ones. You get the flow picks or just the standard ones like this. Yeah, I love Jazz 3s. They're so amazing. Let me plug my Jackson back up because I had to use that awful. Oh god, Jesus! I had to use that god awful strings on my SG, but we're good now. Back to normal. I actually haven't used the protrusive ones yet. I've always wanted to try them. I always wanted to try James Hetfield's Eagle Fang picks as well, or Wolf Fang. I think it's Wolf Fang. And I've always wanted to try those. I was gonna make a video on them. I just can't find them ever. They're always sold out. I think we have a few more in here. There's not too much though. It's just a random bag. It looks like an evidence bag that needs to be found in, like the back of a cop car, but it's just filled with guitar parts, not like illegal substances. We got a bunch of like nuts for acoustics. We got these little things that you put your picks in. I'll sacrifice this one because I've used these way too many times, and they've always got stuck on my guitar. I've never been able to get it off, and I've got my pick stuck in here once before as well. So I mean, it just holds it. I'm not putting it on my guitar though. I will not take the sticky thing off and ruin my guitar. But I mean, it does what it says it does. It holds your pick. It's pretty cool, I guess. But I mean, you could just put it in like your strings, or you can bite it. That's usually what I do. If I'm not playing with my pick, I usually just put it in my mouth for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of like a little habit I do. But I mean, this is pretty cool. You can just put it in your guitar. It's there. You can always just like press down, pull out, grab it. And you got it. I mean, it's pretty cool. If you guys want it, you can spend 50 cents on it on Temu. Oh no, I didn't pay for a random bag. No, it's just a bag filled with random stuff, and I don't know what else is in here. We're about to dive into that in just a second. Chocolate picks. I have not been to the Gibson Garage lately. I need to go back again, really badly. I haven't been in a very long time. The last time I went was last November. No, last time I went was last August, sorry. I went to Gibson Garage last when I saw Jerry Cantrell there, which I will never forget. I got my copy of Dirt signed, which is hanging up there, gloriously just shining over my lava lamp. It's such an amazing experience. Is it Ibanez RG? It is a Jackson JS32 Silverburst, and it's so amazing. Every single little thing about it. It's got fantastic, like sleek, like little. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Right here, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I got that right there. A little custom sticker I got made for this, which I think is pretty cool. All the way through, just black and with like the Silverburst, and locking tuners. All black hardware with the exception of a Gibson-like style neck, a C-type. Well, obviously, it's like Fender has these all the time, but it's a little bit thicker, which I kind of like. Thank you. I love it too. It's amazing. Thank you. Play some Royal Blood. Ooh, okay. I gotta get to my tone first. I'm trying my best to get Mike Kerr's tone, and it's so hard because he makes his bass sound like a guitar. How does that even work? That's like magic. He's a wizard. I'm convinced he's a wizard, actually. Play Raining Blood? Okay. A little bit of Royal Blood. Play Raining Blood. I haven't played Raining Blood in forever, so I don't remember exactly how to play it. I'm so sorry, but I promise I'll do a cover of it, actually. You know what? I make a promise to you. The next cover I do will be Raining Blood by Slayer. So that'll probably be out tomorrow. So I will relearn it because I have not learned it in forever. I'm sorry. I got tons of pedals. Actually, I just use this little combo amp right here, and it's fantastic. I want to get a pedal board so bad, but what I'm working with right now is just a combo amp. It does everything I need to. I've had this amp for like 6 years, and It does everything I need to. It has so many different settings and like different tone knobs and stuff. And yeah, actually, I don't have a pedal board, so I try to like incorporate all my tones and like techniques to make my tones for different like guitarists, like for example Randy or Alex Skolnick or Mark Bolan, for all these different types of guitar players and these tones, like Jack White, to make it sound as best I can with just a combo amp, which is very very hard. So most of my time is spent on trying to find tones on a 2007 Line 6 Splitter 3. A little high for teacher. Ooh, it's fun. It is fun to play, but it's hard. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, one second. I don't normally play Van Halen because I'm not necessarily the biggest Van Halen fan, but I'll play it. I think there's a tone on here that I made for high for teacher a long time ago. It's been a hot minute. Maybe I did. Okay, let's go through all these different tones. I did make this one. I'm not. I'll do the. I'll do high for teacher in just a second. But this one I made is Love Hurts Nazareth. Wait, one second. But that's anyway. That's just a tone that I'm pretty proud of. That I think you guys would enjoy. I'm pretty sure that was a tone I was using for D. Okay, let's see. It's so hard. It's so hard. But, I mean, Van Halen was good. I think Randy was better than Van Halen, but that's just my opinion. But other than that, Van Halen's pretty good. 80s or 90s? 80s, without a doubt. I love 90s. I love Alice in Chains. A little bit of Nirvana. Soundgarden, Pearl Jam. But other than that, yeah. I pretty much am an 80s fanatic. I love Doggin so much. That solo by George Lynch is so fantastic. Randy, without a doubt, in my opinion, is unbeatable. Without a doubt. He's my number one, probably forever. I don't think that's ever going to change. I love the 80s so much. It's so fantastic. My picking, yes, I work on my picking like a lot. I work on finger picking, alternate picking, hyper picking. I think what's that thing called? That's really weird. God, what's that picking called? Economy picking, yeah. That economy picking's so weird. I don't really know. I know hyper picking because Tony Iommi does it. He does it on Fairies Wear Boots, but wait. You'll get better, dude. Just practice. I know it's cliche as all get out, but practicing is the number one key to obviously getting better. But like, just put your heart and soul into it. Do it because you love it. Play what you want to play. Don't let anybody tell you to play. Oh, play this, learn this. Do by your own speed, and you'll have the most absolute fun with it. It's so amazing. Music is the most freeing thing in the entire world. In my opinion, I think it's the most freeing thing in the entire universe. Down picking is easy until you go into Metallica's back catalog and try to play Dyer's Eve. And all down picking he's a freaking James Hetfield master. I can't, pun intended. For hyper picking, I never actually tried that. Yeah, I think we'll just finish that. There's not a whole lot left in the bag. We'll just finish this up real quick, so that way we can continue gapping. Alternate picking feels weird, but once you get in that flow, it feels so fantastic to play. And oh boy, okay, here we go. These I used these when I was a beginner. They're not good by any means. And by all means, they're so trashy and so cheap that I actually, during the beginning process of learning this, I ripped right through these trying to play the solo to Crazy Train when I first started trying to figure out how to learn it. But, okay, here we go. How do I even... Okay. I wasted so much money on this. It's like $6. It wasn't that much money. Okay, let's see. Am I even putting these in order? No, I'm not. I'm not here today. Here we go. Here we go. That's better. Yeah, no, these are just straight up memories. These look like little freaking... I was gonna say. Let's just get on to it. These are made strictly for beginners. I don't know why my middle finger's all cockeyed. Here we go. These are made for beginners to get more comfortable and better at playing. I think I put them on wrong, actually. There you go. We're supposed to put it on this way. See, it's been forever. I don't remember how to play. Okay. I feel like Tony Iommi. Okay. Let's just so. The only ones that stayed intact were my middle finger and my pinky finger, but it made my pinky finger... Ow, I got stuck. Yeah. They're on the ground. I'm just throwing these in the trash. I'm going to see if I can make these in my trash can real quick. Probably not. There we go. Put them over there. They're awful. They're garbage. So those are bad. They're not good. They're not good at all. During the process of playing, they fell off. Either A, I have little fingers, or B, they're just bad. Probably both. Finger crocs. Yeah, they do look like little crocs, don't they? Stevie T did do this. There was actually the inspiration for this video, Stevie T. I was like, okay, what sounds fun to do that I usually don't do? The whole basis of this video was to do something, and this live was to do something I've never done before, and kind of like add a little bit of like, you know, lightheartedness to it. I think it's pretty fun. So just let me know if you guys are even enjoying this. Let me know if you guys are cringed out. So. But I don't personally like the little, like, the guitar, like, I know Stevie T did, like, one where it had the stretching, like, thing that you, like, pull and stretches your fingers out. And, I mean, that's as far as I can stretch. That's, like, 6 frets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 frets. And, I think the best way to learn is by actually letting your fingers bleed and let it go through all, like, the little damages, because you can't build calluses if you're using those. Because A, they'll fall off, and you'll probably get the calluses anyway. And it's taking the point of learning guitar away, in a sense. Because the point of learning guitar is to feel every single little thing possible about music. So if you're playing a chord and you can't even feel what string you're on, it takes, like, the intimacy with it, I guess. Because you're not exactly with it. It feels more like a job and more like an object, and not necessarily a part of yourself. And that's what I don't really like about these little gadgets that help you out a little bit more. But that was one of the last ones, and then I think the only ones we have left in here are picks that I have no idea what the gauge are, what gauge picks they are. The rest are just those, but in like hard form, which is so stupid. Why they put hard like finger gadgets? I don't know what they call them. Finger caps. Little, I don't know. Okay, these are just random picks. They're actually pretty good. They're actually pretty good, like gauges. Actually, they're not too thin. They're not like flimsy at all, and they're pretty good. I actually like these. I actually like the pink one. I like the pink one like a lot. That vibrant like '80s look. That and the orange, those are sick. I like those a lot. I'll probably just test these out. They're all the same gauge. I'd had to guess maybe they're like a little bit under an 88. They're not too thick, but they're not too thin. So let's see what these actually sound like. So they're not actually bad. I dropped the pick, so we're just gonna ignore that. They're not too bad. They're not too thin, but not too thick. They're kind of comfortable actually. They're just a little bit too slick, and they're pretty easy to drop. But yeah, I prefer playing with definitely a whole lot thicker and like stiffer picks. I feel like they're much more easy to grab onto and like easier handling and like playability. I tried to learn Pull Me Under and Metropolis Part 1, but I immediately just kind of took a break a little bit once I got to the solo because John Petrucci's a freaking madman. He is insane. The biggest stretch I can do, probably this. Probably this stretch that Jakey Lee did on the Bark of the Moon tour where he did. That stretch right there, I don't know why it sounds so southern. This stretch right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frets. I think that's the highest I could do is 6 frets. I didn't even try to pick harmonics with this. I don't even want to try it with this. This sad piece of wasted plastic. I like trying to learn full songs because I think it's fun. I like to like challenge myself and test myself because. Let's switch this tone a little bit. When we go back to my interpretation of Randy's tone, that I'm kind of proud of. Yeah, I 100% agree that Dream Theater is one of the most. I honestly think they're a little underrated and a little not overrated by any means. I think they're more underrated than they are overrated, without a doubt. I don't think they get talked about a whole lot. I mean, greatest bands of all time. I've never heard anybody really mention um, Dream Theater in a sense at all like that. So, one second. But yeah, I feel like there should be a whole lot more talked about, especially in progressive metal. I mean, progressive metal, everybody talks about. Yes, King Crimson, Rush, and the Dream Theater, but like besides that, when you bring it up to anybody, it's very like obscure and not as mentioned stuff. I feel like it should be more of a household name, without a doubt. I think it became. I think people know who they are just by that stupid like what's that Bugs Bunny meme, that Big Chungus or whatever it's called. I don't know, but I think James LaBrie had to do it for like a Skype call or like one of those like cameo calls. And James LaBrie, the lead singer of Dream Theater, had to do that, and they were asked to do that. Thank you, James. We lost you. I'm telling you, dude, this Jackson's fantastic. It's amazing. I love it. Every little thing about this is just pure perfection. I love it. It is my main go-to guitar for all my little performances and videos. I don't wear makeup at all. I don't think that if I do ever get like massive, hopefully, I hope to be in a band, a really popular band one day, which I'm hoping and dreaming, hopefully do. But my stage presence, I don't think I'll wear makeup. I don't think. I love '80s, but I think makeup's out of the equation. I'm good. I've never tried it though. I wanted to do Ace Frehley for Halloween. I was going to, but I kind of backed out of it. I don't know why. I should have done it. It would have been cool, but who knows? I might do it this year. Who knows? For like the fun, like part of it. But if you guys follow Ricky Thrash, he did Gene Simmons, and he did it fantastic. He did Gene Simmons to a T. It was so good. His makeup for that was so good. I've met quite a few actually. I've met Rudy Sorzo. Thank you for bringing that up, DV. I love talking about this. I met Rudy Sorzo in the entirety of Quiet Riot last August, and it was so amazing. I got my original copy of, which is hanging up here, original copy of Mental Health from '83, signed by Rudy, and it was so awesome to see Rudy up close like that. I got a picture with them. I got my album signed. I talked to him for a little bit. I talked to him about Randy. I said, "What's it like being the greatest bassist in the world?" He said, "I wouldn't know that." He complimented my Rhoads shirt, and it was just so cool. He is so nice, and I actually got the most awesome piece of advice from Johnny Kelly, which is the current drummer for Quiet Riot, and he was also the drummer for Typo Negative when they first started. And we were talking to him because I was waiting in line to meet Rudy, obviously, because I want to meet Rudy because he's a legend, and he's played with what band hasn't he played with? And I met him, and he said, we just kind of like, do you have any advice for like new musicians and stuff like that? Because I'm trying to start out. I want to be in a band. I want to be like you guys. I want to have that legendary status and like awesomeness like you guys have. And he just says, have a plan B. Always have a plan B. Always make a plan. Have it set. Make your path. Never let anybody tell you what to do differently. Do it. If it fails, have a plan B. If it fails, have a plan C. If a plan fails, have a plan D. Just always have a backup, so that way you won't leave yourself disappointed and like let down. But always keep yourself going and never quit. I'm like, that's the greatest piece of advice I've ever heard from anybody. They were just the nicest people, I swear. When I first started out, I had barely, because I mean, obviously as a beginner, the 3 songs I was trying to learn was Seven Nation Army, Smoke in the Water, and Thunderstruck, and then eventually like I feel like that's like the quintessential like songs everybody tries to learn. But when I was little, I was very, very. I mean, obviously all kids are when they're little. They're very vulnerable to like exposure to other people, like other kids and stuff. So they obviously like, they want to fit in, and that's what I did as a kid. And I was like, that was like, I mean, I was a kid. I played sports, and then I realized I was like, okay, I don't want to play sports anymore. I want to pursue this because this makes me happy. This doesn't leave me. This doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't like do anything like that. It's here always, and it's cool. The amount of freedom you have with just 24 frets is an amount of freedom to give you the most tranquil and serene life you could possibly have, and I think it's gorgeous. But anyways, that went deep. But I met Rudy Sarzo, the entirety of Quiet Riot. I met Jerry Cantrell at the Gibson Garage last August. Who else did I meet? I met Mark Weiss at the Rocket Pod in 23, 22 or 23? 23. I'm pretty sure it was 23. And I met Eddie Uyeda of Twisted Sister, which is actually signed my SG that I play often. This is Mark Weiss's signature right here. See if you can see it. There you go. Mark Weiss signed it right here, and Eddie Uyeda from Twisted Sister signed it right there. And it was awesome. It was so awesome. And the fact that they got me to be part of the lineup this year with freaking Accept, LA Guns, Kicks, Tora Tora, Slaughter, and Music Is Win. It's just so surreal. I'm very honored and very flattered that I got the opportunity to, and who knows what opportunities it might lead up to, which is going to be. I'm just so excited. Yeah, the fact that he met Blackie Lawless, I know for a fact he was crazy. I guarantee he was just nuts. I felt bad though when I met Jerry Cantrell. I felt bad when I met Jerry Cantrell because I did try to shake his hand because obviously he's Jerry Cantrell. He worked with Lane Staley, and he was one of like the big four of grunge in the '90s. And I wanted to shake his hand, but the story behind it was I just got like home, and we just saw it like the day before, and we just booked it to the Gibson Garage, and there was so much people in line. I actually met my guitar tech there, Marty Music, not Marty Music, sorry, Marty 5150, which is my guitar tech. You can just look up on YouTube, Marty 5150. He's fantastic guitarist. He has lessons on there, techniques, different various stuff, and like places that he does and stuff, and like reviews. And he's just absolutely amazing. Go subscribe to him. Look up Marty 5150. He's a huge Van Halen fan. If you guys like Van Halen, if you guys like guitar, go to his channel. It's absolutely fantastic. And go follow Tone Central Station on Instagram because they are a fantastic guitar shop. That's the guitar shop I shop at, and they are magnificent. They're better than Guitar Center. Hot take. I don't care what people say. I'm not really a huge fan of Guitar Center. That's a whole nother discussion. Yeah, Twisted Sister. I can't believe I met Eddie Uyeda. It's insane. No, it was so cool. But the story I just got off of it. Jerry Cantrell. I got off like of school and stuff. That sounds. I got off school, and I went with my family, my parents. They're fantastic. They're amazing. I love them so much for taking me and giving me all these opportunities and everything. And they're probably watching right now. I know for a fact they're watching right now. And they took me down to see Jerry Cantrell and get my album signed. And we were waiting in line. We were one of the last people to get in there. We went in there, and then there was like 7 or 8 more people that came in after us, and they just shut it down. We got there 5 minutes before it like closed. We were waiting in line. We were talking, and then we got my album like ready to sign. I went up there. I was like, dude, you have no idea how amazing it is to see you here and meet you. It's just an honor and a dream come true, honestly, because I remember hearing Man in the Box and Wood and listening to this album on a loop because it's just an absolute masterpiece of the 90s. It's probably one of the best albums of the 90s. In my opinion, top 5 best albums of the 90s, in my opinion. And we got up there, I was like, okay, one second. Before I leave, can I shake your hand? That's where I messed up. That poor guy, he's been signing autographs all day, and he had the show at 8 o'clock that day. And he's like, he lifted his hand up, and it was shaking like that. I'm like, I'm sorry? He said, my hands are shot, dude. I'm so sorry. I would shake your hand, but I just can't. My hands are shot. I'm just like, oh, why did I even ask? Now I just feel like a douche. But memories. I got my album signed. I met Jerry Cantrell, and I met like Jenna and Zach from a band from Nashville that is just so amazing. Go follow them on Instagram, YouTube. They're fantastic. I don't know how to say your first name, so I'm just gonna say Strat. Your name's Strat now. I'm so sorry I can't say your first name. I just don't want to botch it and look stupid. But I feel for you, dude. Social anxiety sucks, but I guarantee you, dude, once you get your confidence built up and start playing guitar more and feel more confident in yourself, and just have that mindset of like, okay, obviously there's somebody going to be better than me. I'm not the best, and everything's going to be perfectly okay. I'm not the best, and that's fine. And just have confidence and pride in yourself that, okay, I'm doing the best I could do. I'm being the best person I could be. And just kind of go with that sort of mindset, like, okay, life's good. And I feel like the positivity will overbear any sort of anxiety that you have or previously had. And trust me, dude, if you want to get on stage, do it. Go full force, man. Join a band. Because if you're in a band, I'll be your #1 fan, dude. That'd be awesome. Because, I mean, I love newer bands and supporting them right before they get famous. And you can do it, dude. I know for a fact you can. Everybody can. It just takes a little work and patience. But it's so worth it. I've been playing guitar for almost 11 years. I'm 15, almost getting ready to turn 16 in about a month or two. And, yeah, it's just the greatest thing in the world. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And we got, yeah, definitely. Absolutely, dude. Just, yeah. If you need any advice for, like, guitar, I post lessons. If you want any lessons, you can DM me on Instagram. You can comment on any one of my videos. And just, yeah, absolutely. If you need any advice, just comment. I'll help you the best I can with guitar, dude. Absolutely. I know I'm not the greatest by any means, but I can try my best to help you. But, yeah. Exactly, 100%. If I had $1 for every time I got told to look like 18 and 20, I probably would have probably about $100 right now. I'd probably have enough to buy a cheap little Squire Strat right now. Yeah, I'm only 15. I've gotten told several times that I could pass for 18 or 20. So, yeah. I don't know if that's a flex or a problem. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm 15. If you guys wanted to know, if you were curious by any means. But, yeah. Yeah, okay. Do you guys have any... I believe Strats are hard to play on. I actually think Explorers are hard to play. Explorers are very hard to play. I love Explorers. They're so much fun. But they are a pain to get comfortable with. I don't know why. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. Or maybe I'm just not that good enough to play Explorer. But it is just so amazing. What's going on my mind? There we go. Strats, I think, are probably the easiest. Because you can play Jacksons, you can play Squires, you can play Jaguars, you can play Tellys. I think they're the easiest, but what do you think? I think Les Pauls are kind of hard to get used to at first, but they are very versatile and very it did take me a while to get the hang of it, but I think Explorers are very hard to get the hang of. Very difficult. I 100% agree. I want a Dean so bad. I just want to pull a dime bag, play a contest, and just win an awesome Dean. Voice going out, Jesus. All right, do you have any other? You guys can keep on asking me questions. God, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ, this cold started to kick back in. Okay, Q&A. for the rest of the video or live, or unless you have Q&A, any questions that you guys may have about me, my music, anything, retro, vintage, anything like that. Um, um, any requests that you guys want to have me play, if I could possibly play it. I don't really know everything, but I will try my best to like attempt it by any means. Jacksons are so amazing. If you don't, I think the perfect brand of guitars is Jackson. 100%. You can play. It's got everything. You get like an Explorer type guitar with a Jackson. Kelly, you can get a standard Strat with the like the Dinky series, and you can get a Flying V, the Rhoads Flying V, or just a King V. They're just so versatile and like so different. Absolutely, man. I'll see you next time, dude. Absolutely. Come back, and we'll definitely have a whole lot more lives. 100%. I'll catch you later, dude. See ya. Thanks for dropping by the way. Thank you. I love Charvels. Jiggy Lee San Dimas is so good. I love it. I've never actually seen one in person, but sorry, my voice is going out. But yeah, Charvels are so comfortable to play. I've never played. I played only one Charvel. It's a green. It's fantastic. It's so good. Yeah, guys. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to talk about any questions that you guys may have? Any requests? Anything? I'm down for anything. Oh yeah, I want to talk over the I want to go over the Jim Morrison thing I was talking about. Basically, there is a rumor that Jim Morrison is still alive. I know it's probably been around for decades, but there's a rumor that it is a rumor that Jim Morrison's still alive and that he is a dude named Frank in Syracuse. And there's a lot of weird, like, okay, like a lot of people are just like, oh, it's just some random stupid rumor that's been going on for the past 50 years since Jim's died. But all the little like pieces together like mean so much and like connect almost too scarily to not be true. I honestly think if Jim could be alive, he'd be the one to do it because like listen to his lyrics. He is smarter than his brain can probably handle. That probably scared him just a tad bit. But like when they were recording LA Woman and and he just kind of left for Paris for 71 and he left with Pamela. And he was trying to get sober, he was trying to get clean because he just got in jail for public indecency. Not good at all. But he left to Paris. But then, like, literally, like, a few weeks later, he passed away. But there was no autopsy, and apparently there was no open casket funeral. So, apparently, if there's no open casket funeral and no autopsy, it kind of leaves it very open to investigation a lot. And I'll cover this in the video entirely, but the three main things that kind of make it scarier for me, same vocal patterns and speech mannerisms, very, very similar in like facial structure and eyes. His social security number is still active. I know probably people are just saying, oh, they could take forever to do that, and it takes such a long time for them to like cancel all that, but it's been 50 years. It does not take them 50 years to cancel a social security number that's been inactive for over 50 years because he died in 71. So that's odd too. Same speech patterns and mannerisms. Security number is still active for some reason, and it ends with 127, which is all of his numbered documents are in 127, and which is also pretty weird. And what's another thing? Obviously, they look similar, just a tad bit. I mean, we don't know what Jim looks like old because he never made it to old age, so we won't know. It's just speculations and allegations that he could still possibly be alive. But apparently, in a retirement home, eating mush. Um, apparently, he is some guy named Frank in Syracuse, New York, as a maintenance man, allegedly. Is it? I'll go over it fully in the video. It's actually super scary. Yeah, I know his dad. I feel bad for Jim because he never got that. I did hear a story about his dad like always beckoning him, saying like, "You'll never make it. You'll never make it as a singer," and all that. When Jim and the Doors released their debut album and had "Light My Fire," and went on the Ed Sullivan Show in '67, his dad was like, "You know what? I guess it's pretty cool." And he was a musician, so he didn't want that to like take the spotlight a little bit. So I feel like that was kind of just snooty and kind of douchey of him. But that's just I hate that some musicians get treated that way. I have the Ultimate Ozzy concert with Jake. Oh, it's so fantastic. I want to get it like physical copy. I was actually watching recently today. I had some plans today, but before we left, um, I watched Metallica live in Seattle, like the entire thing, like in 4K, like the entire full concert for the Justice Tour. Yeah, James, oh, I feel so bad for James. He lost his mom, and his dad left. So I'm just like, feel bad for James. James is a real, you know what? He is not let it stop him. He's let that power and fuel his desire for music, and that's why we have some of the most classic albums on heavy metal because James Hetfield and versus Metallica. Um, it's just sad because I'm pretty sure he was 13 when he lost his mom, and he lost Cliff. Like that's like the triple like the three things that bad that could happen did happen, and it's just well he lost his best friend and his parents. So he's been through a lot, and I cannot wait to see Metallica in May. It is going. I've only one band I've always wanted to see my entire life is Metallica and Ozzy. Ozzy is probably not going to happen. It's in Birmingham. And it's a whole another ocean away. Oh, dude, you see him in jail? Oh, that's so sick, dude. Oh my god, it's gonna be so many Pantera and Limp Bizkit. That's so awesome. I can't wait. It's gonna be so. I'm going with my brother and my entire family. We are massive, just freaking metalheads. And I live in not so popular area, so I'm normally seen as like the outsider, which I like being. Everybody knows me, and everybody talks to me. Everybody knows I love music because I don't have anything in my wardrobe that's not an album or band shirt. So, yeah. So my entire family, we love it and dig it so much. They support me beyond all measures, and I cannot thank them enough. They're fantastic and perfect. Yeah, I cannot wait. Pantera and Metallica with Zach Wild. Zach Wild. I think that's the closest and Quiet Riot I've been to Randy and Ozzy as close as possible. Seeing Zach Wild, and Rudy Sarzo. So yeah, it's gonna be so sick, dude. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so sick. I wonder what the set list is gonna be because they took a little hiatus, which they're gonna do their startup for the third leg of the tour in April 21st, I think, which is very very soon. And I cannot believe I'm gonna be one of the first shows that they attend because it'll be in Nashville, May 1st and 3rd. It's 2 days, not one day. It's 2 days, and I cannot wait. Oh my god, it's gonna be awesome. Was it $1,000? Yeah, but money well spent. Oh, for sure, they're gonna play Master Puppets without a doubt. I don't see if they didn't play Master Puppets, there'd be an absolute riot. I think they're gonna play Master Puppets, a few songs off their new album, 72 Sisters, which I actually like. Sorry, my voice is really dry. They are definitely gonna play Master Puppets, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Enter Sandman, without a doubt. Enter Sandman, Master Puppets, Fruit of the Beatles, all their main hits. I think they should play a lot more deep cuts. If they played for the Frayed Ends Insanity, I might actually freak out. And they'll play one, yeah, one's gonna be like an ethereal like experience, and Seek and Destroy. If they don't play those, I mean, I'm sure they're going to. I feel like they're legally obligated to only play those songs. But it's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait. All right, do you guys have any requests? I know I've been yapping for like 30 minutes. Okay, this is a question for the entire stream. Metallica, obviously one of the biggest metal bands of all time, possibly the biggest metal band of all time, and I know they get a lot of hate. So what do you got? Do you think they are overhated and deserve like more? Obviously, they get like equal amount of love and hate, but mainly the hate is just Saint Anger and them selling out. No, they didn't sell out. They made it big because they're good. Sorry, they're just good. And I just think that I mean, yeah, they were underground. They weren't as heavily known because they were a new thrash metal band playing in like the whiskey and like stuff like that, and like Southern California. I mean, they did what they did. They did fantastic, and that's why I'm seeing them in May. But do you guys have any requests for me to like play? If you guys want to hear anything, I mean, we could just talk. I would love. I still get so jealous, DP, when you always talk about that. Seeing Cliff in '86 in Detroit when they opened for Ozzy with Jake Ely, and don't you have a pick from Jake at that show? Like that's like double. Not only did you get to see Jake and Cliff, but you got a pick. Like how lucky, dude. Yeah, thank you, Pat. They are not overrated at all. I 100% agree, dude. Beatles, Sabbath, Metallica. I feel like if those three bands didn't exist, music would not be the same as it is nowadays. I 100% agree with that. They've influenced way too much. There you go, that's Believer. But that song's so much fun to play. Anything by Randy. We got 21 likes, 18 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Oh my god, thank you guys. We've been going on for an hour and a half. This is probably the longest stream I've ever done. I think we might go on for about maybe maybe 5, 10 more minutes or longer, however long we decide to continue. There you go. That was a little bit of something in the universe. Oh wait, that was Hole in the Sky. I'm so sorry. There you go. I'm so sorry. I get those two songs mixed up so bad because they flow right into each other. Do I skate? Actually, it's funny you say that. Actually, I used to skate when I was about maybe like 10. I used to skate when I was about 7 through 10. I had like this massive skateboarding phase. I played all the Tony Hawk games. I played Skate. I played. I played a lot of Rage Against the Machine, a lot of Goldfinger. I played a lot of just skate music and like Suicidal Tendencies, and a lot of that skate music a lot because I was heavily like influenced by that. I thought it was cool. I thought it was fun, and I actually met Paul Rodriguez in Nashville at Rocket Town, and I got a little primitive. Like little tech deck from P-Rod. It was really cool. I barely remember it. It was very, very vague. But I remember we went there with all my family. I had this massive skateboarding phase, and I actually fell. I got knocked down by one of the skaters because I had a I actually have one. Actually, I have a skateboard back here. Actually, oh god, this was. It's been so long, but I remember using this skateboard a long time ago. This is Alien Workshop. I put a little Mountain Dew sticker on here. I don't know why, but I used to skateboard all the time. This is Rob Dyrdek. I'm sure some of you guys have heard Rob Dyrdek from Rob and Big. Fantasy Factory and Ridiculousness. Yeah, this is his skateboard company. I love this. I remember getting this when I was like 8. And it's still, you can still see the wear and tear from when I tried to grind an ollie. But that quickly failed. I mean, the original wheels are still on here. It's pretty cool. I just keep it back there. I was like, okay, these were... I still like skating, but I'm not good. I'm not good. I was never able to ollie. Therefore, no, I'm not that good. But I always thought it was fun, and it was a good pastime when I was younger. And I still think it's pretty cool. Especially with the new Tony Hawk game coming out, and I've watched a lot of videos of Rodney Mullen. Rodney Mullen's a freaking master. He's so brilliant. Oh my god. It's like, oh. He does like these TED Talks and interviews and stuff, and he's just like, oh, I did all this. But I'm not really worried about it, so I'll just skate at night and create more tricks. Like, dude. He's just crazy. He's amazing. He like looks at that skateboard like it's a completely different object. Yeah, that's one of my many interests. I mean, I have a few interests besides music. I love movies, TV shows, retro, vintage stuff. I still play with Tic Tacs every now and then. If I see one, I'll probably buy one just for the fun of it. I still have a few, but I don't really play with them a lot because... But yeah, that was my little skateboard phase that I went through. I still remember my yearbook, not my elementary yearbook. I tried my best to look like Tony Hawk, so I had the DC shirt on. I don't know why I wore DC. Tony Hawk doesn't do DC. I wore a DC shirt and a blue jacket, and I did a faux hawk. when I had short hair. And yeah, that was just memories, man. Thank you for bringing back those memories. That was a long time ago. But yeah, it was fun. I definitely prefer long hair over short hair, without a doubt. I had short hair for the longest time. But yeah, it's fun. Any you guys have any more questions? Any random questions? Music questions? Movie questions? I like a lot of old 70s and 80s like films and like shows and stuff. And music, obviously. I mean, it can't tell from my room. Okay, bad. Yeah, that Jim Morrison video is gonna be fun to make, and obviously I have I have a whole book of video ideas. I have them right here, actually. It is an entire page of just miscellaneous writings. But you can get a little sneak peek. It's okay. And that's enough now. There's a lot that you guys are gonna love, and I hope you guys love these. These are videos that I've already done. I need to scratch a few of these out because I've done a lot of these, but still quite a lot of content wrote down that I constantly wrote down in this little book too, from pretty much everything, and that big book for a lot of my music ideas. Favorite car movie? 70s, 80s, or 90s? Smokey the Bandit is really good. American Graffiti, fantastic. I love American Graffiti. It's so good. It's hard. That's a really hard question. There's Bullet. There's Christ. I mean, does Back to the Future count? I mean, DeLorean. But if I were to, like, strictly just based around a car, Knight Rider, which is just a show, or original Gone in 60. Oh, I didn't even think about the one with Nicolas Cage, and the original. The one with Nicolas Cage is really good. I love that one. And I mean, yes, it's 90s to 2000s. My favorite guitar that I own, or that I just like solely like think is my favorite overall. Absolutely. They're always trying to get me like gigs somewhere and find me equipment and get everything. And like just they fund everything, and I cannot thank them enough. They are just fantastic. They're the ones that got me set up at this event in April that hopefully some of you guys can attend. That I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guitars. Dang, I was at 8 guitars. And I like one more over there. One of my favorites is this. You can't see it. I'm just gonna get it. It is a 1985 G2 tremolo, which was seen in Bill and Ted, which I'm sure 99.9% of y'all watching this right now have seen Bill and Ted. This is the one Keanu had in the first Bill and Ted, which is, I think, is really freaking cool. They don't make these anymore. They discontinued these. It's got all the original Steinberger parts on it. Headless fret. It's got amazing tuning in it, but it's a little bit, the intonation in the neck and stuff, a little whacked, but it's okay. But it still plays fantastic in these pickups. It's actually EMG original unbranded and a DiMarzio Super Distortion that is in such fantastic condition. I love it. It's probably my favorite, 100%. I got it from a really good friend of ours that is probably not watching, but he will definitely get the thanks that he deserves, because that is an absolutely amazing gift. Situate everything. There we go. Set this right there. Put it back. But yeah, that's probably my favorite guitar that I own. And then obviously the Jackson. And do I have a V? I had a Jackson Rhoads V, but I'm getting PTSD. Okay. A piece of the V broke like 3 weeks after I got it, and I had it for about like 3 years. And I started playing it more and more and more, and the truss rod broke in the neck. And a neck was way too expensive, so I just spent the money on the neck. Instead of buying a neck, I just bought this. So this is the replacement to my Jackson Rhoads. But I do have a custom, like, just, like, was it, like parts guitar, which is a red, just a red King V. That is, it's got a Dean head, like an alder wood, like body with a red lacquer over it. I'm looking at it right now. Sorry, it looks I look like I'm just got that 1,000-yard stare, but I'm looking at the guitar. It's just parts. I want to get the hardware in it to sound better because it sounds not good. But I mean, it's just parts. But I will definitely want to get it fixed, and I should make a little video on it if I decide to make like little parts, like get parts for it and like re-hardwire it and everything, and make it sound like to its full potential. But yeah, that'll be a fun video in the near future. But yeah, we pretty much did everything I wanted to cover. I mean, if you guys have any more questions, I think we're gonna end it soon, probably the next 5 minutes. It's getting pretty late. It's like 30 pounds. That's what it feels like. It's like yeah, like it's a boat anchor. It's literally just like you could use it. If you don't have an anchor, don't waste your money. Just use that. Just bring it back. Dude, I only have 4 guitars. Yeah. Well, what kind of guitars do you have? I think you said you had a Strat. Maybe is that what you said? I love Strats. Strats and Les Pauls are probably my favorite. Audio, a Strat. Okay, awesome. Ukulele. Oh, Flying V. Is it what kind of model is it? What color is it? Like the natural left-handed gray? Oh yeah, that's good. That's gorgeous. That's amazing. Oh, I want another Rhoads so bad, but I want the R3 with the pinstripes. It's so gorgeous. Oh my god. But yeah, once I get the funds, you're gonna see guitars like in every corner of my room, and more wall art definitely. I know I use this background for pretty much everything, and I think I'm gonna start moving my camera around a little bit more because I have like a bunch of stuff right here and pretty much all over around my room. So I do room tours every now and then. I'll probably do another room tour on the next live I do, which I think would be pretty cool. But yeah, so we went over. I think we're just gonna end it because it's getting pretty late. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up just now. But we went over everything. It's happy birthday Dolores Rhoads. Start off. Thank you guys so much for watching. We went over all these awful, god-awful guitar gadgets. Looked over my guitars. Thank you for bringing back memories of my old skate years. And we went over those, like I said, crappy gadgets. Future videos, requests, questions. It's been fantastic. DB, Pay My Spears, Seek and Destroy, and the countless other people. Harib, Pat, thank you guys so much for watching, and just your immense support just means loads to me. You have no idea. All the likes, how many likes? 22 likes and 15 viewers right now. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna have a lot more videos released. I just got done getting over my cold, which I know is not an excuse, but but I got a lot of videos planned. Get ready. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. This next month, it's almost April in like 2 days. It's gonna be awesome. April's stacked. Get ready. It's gonna be awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing night and incredible start to tomorrow. A brand new week, so hopefully it's just absolutely amazing for you guys. And yeah, just thank you guys so much. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, I'm sure you guys hopefully have. Thank you guys. But thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, and I promise that there will be a whole lot more videos very, very soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.